Have you ever wondered why prayer sometimes feels distant? Like you're speaking words into the air, but they don't seem to connect? I've been there. In fact, when I first became a Christian, I didn't exactly take prayer very seriously. I'd pray lying down in bed, sometimes half asleep. And honestly, more than once, I did fall asleep mid-prayer. But one night, something happened that changed everything. And it started with one question. A question that not only reshaped how I pray, but how I connect with God every single day. I'm going to share that question with you in just a few minutes. And if you'd like to go even deeper in your own prayer life, I've got two beautiful resources to help you. The Sacred Clarity Card Deck, filled with faith-based reflection prompts, and the Nurturing Your Emotional Wellness Journal. I'll tell you more about those at the end so you can take this further in your own walk. When I first started praying, it wasn't the intentional, soul-stirring kind of prayer you might expect. It was sporadic, random, almost like quick text messages to God. I'd tell him how my day went, or ask for something I needed. And sometimes that was it. But one night, I felt this strong, almost urgent nudge. Sit up and pray. I didn't want to. I was tired, warm, comfortable. But something in my spirit knew I had to. I sat up, and for the first time, I prayed with my full attention. My words weren't fancy. My structure wasn't perfect. But my heart was present. I didn't realize it then, but that moment was the beginning of a bigger lesson God was preparing me for. Over time, I learned that the strength of our prayer life isn't about the length of our prayers or the perfectness of our words. It's about connection. And then one day, the question dropped into my heart. Am I talking to God or with God? It's such a small shift in language, but it changes everything. Talking to God can sometimes feel one-sided, like I'm running through a checklist. But talking with God, that means pausing to listen. It means my prayers are a conversation, not a monologue. Here's what this looks like in my own life now. When I pray, I leave moments of silence, not awkward pauses, but open space for Him to speak to my heart. I bring scripture into my prayers, letting His word guide my thoughts. I ask questions, not just requests. I'll say, Lord, how should I handle this? Or, what do you see that I don't? And sometimes, the answers don't come right away. But over time, I'll see His hand moving in ways I couldn't have orchestrated myself. If your prayer life feels dry, I want to encourage you. You don't have to start with long, eloquent prayers. Start with conversation. Ask Him that one question, am I talking to you, Lord, or with you? And then practice the with. Talk, pause, listen. Bring Him into the small moments, washing dishes, driving to work, folding laundry. God isn't measuring how many minutes you clock in. He's looking for connection. Jesus Himself modeled this. In the Gospels, He often withdrew to lonely places to pray. And those moments weren't rushed. They were personal. John 10:27 says, My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. That tells us something important. Prayer isn't just about us speaking. It's about learning to hear His voice. And when you pray with Him, you're training your heart to recognize that voice more clearly. Looking back, I understand now why God nudged me to sit up that night. He was preparing me to take our time together seriously, to realize prayer is sacred ground, not background noise. So I want to invite you to try this today. In your next prayer, ask yourself, am I talking to God or with God? And see how that changes the conversation. If you'd like to deepen that conversation, I've created two tools that can help. The Sacred Clarity Card Deck, with prompts to guide your prayers into deeper connection, and the Nurturing Your Emotional Wellness Journal, to help you record what God is showing you. I'll leave the links below. And remember, He's always listening, but He's also speaking. Make space to hear Him.